special for mailing. I have tapes.
Put the date again. Okay, this is the entrance to San Simeon.
Hearst and his wife Millicent had 5 boys.
The view of the Pacific overlooking Hearst's balcony.
You can imagine this was a favorite spot in weather like this. If Hearst were entertaining, and on a day like today, certainly you'd see a crowd around here. All those glamorous people lounging around, sunbathing and swimming, and plenty of room. Hearst actually had the pool built and rebuilt 3 times, each time making it larger until it got the size we see in the mid-30s. It's 104 feet long. But the first attempt at the pool was considerably smaller. Hearst thought big, you can tell that right away. So if something wasn't large enough to suit him, he was known to have it all torn out and redone. He did that in many areas. That's one reason they spent almost 30 years. He loved to have parties with themes like cowboy or...
Yeah, this should come out.
The ceiling.
This is one of the guest rooms.
Yeah, get a shot of the ceiling.
Okay.
And remember, this is all...
That's all right on my lettuce, right? Wow, look at this. This is the ceiling level.
But there are 4 major levels, plus the basement.
Okay, we're walking along now with the group.
You can go up and downstairs all day.
And let's see.
How long did they let you sit here? Yeah, I think you said they could sit in. So it's not to find out, right?
Century concrete, and they did put the facing of limestone just in the front here, straight ahead of us. But if you look to either side, you can see the wings there. That's all part of the building too. They were finished structurally, but they never got the facing. Hearst he ran out of time. Really, he had so much going here. He was still working up in his 80s. Finally.
Just wish whatever you want. Then wish it. Doesn't matter, just wish.
30 feet wide, and it's 24 feet from ceiling to floor. So you can see why we consider those smaller rooms part of a side trip going into the guest house. You can walk on around this way. We have more room. And Hearst would sometimes have a group in here with as many people as we have right now. But ordinarily, the average guest list would be something long, from 9 until 12. So you could be in here with maybe 3 or 4 other people. You might not see anybody else. And then lunch was the same way for a couple of hours in the afternoon. Buffet often set up at the end. And here again, a small group having lunch at any one time. But before dinner, in the assembly room that we just left, and then for the dinner here, and later for the movie, really late in the evening, that would be the time that Hearst was right here with the guests. So that was the major time for your social. After dinner, by the time you had your coffee and dessert, it would be after 11 o'clock. Hearst would then lead you this way to his theater, where he had a brand new movie for you. And usually a newsreel, a comedy, a short subject. The ceiling here is the oldest one we see in the entire tour. 500 years ago, the ceiling was made in Spain. And the tapestry, by coincidence, is the same age. 5 centuries back, this tapestry was woven in raw strands. And this is really the prize of the large Hearst tapestry collection. The colors are quite amazing that in those reels in America, 1913, they filmed Woodrow Wilson's inauguration. And his reel...
Wow, listen. Oh my heavens.
This is the indoor pool. I'm going to pan over to the center there. Let's hear what the guide has to say about it.
You look down at the pool and you think that it is changing and it's deeper in one place, feet deep, all the way. Now back in the alcove in the center, that is shallow. That's the only part for those who didn't swim. With a diving platform jutting out over the center, over the deep one. 20 dressing rooms, 2 at one set, 10 at each end. One behind that elevator, 10 more behind the opposite. And alabaster lights you see.